Hey guys, welcome to the part 2 of Naruto review series. In this part, we are gonna discuss on what I think makes Naruto a masterpiece. I know that's a bold statement, but wait around and you will understand why. And this video will contain spoilers for Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. I have added a timestamp below so you can check that out. And without further ado, let's begin with the first part. The first part of Naruto was almost perfect. There was a decent world building with a unique power system and an interesting plot to follow. Even some emphasis were given to side characters, especially during arcs like Chunin exam and Sasuke retrieval arc. And obviously, the best part, like any other battle shonen, are its fight scene. But the two fights that I especially want to talk about are Neji vs Naruto and Rock Lee vs Gaara from the Chunin exam arcs. These two fights were more than just a fight between two characters. It was a battle between two ideologies. Neji, who was a natural-born genius but stuck in Hyuga's way of living, believed that destiny is fixed by birth and no one can change it. While Naruto, although being weak, aims to become Hokage and believed that destiny is something what we make ourselves through our hard work. And Naruto defeated Neji using Nine Tails Chakra. But hey, at least it changed Neji's way of thinking, right? Anyways, let's talk about one of my favorite fights, Rock Lee vs Gaara. We have Gaara, who's a Jinchuriki from Hidden Sand Village and has no emotion and hates everyone. And we have Rock Lee, who can't do ninjutsu or genjutsu. All he could do was a bit of taijutsu. And so when he got Gai Sensei as his teacher, he worked hard day and night so he could become a splendid ninja. And this fight was a masterpiece. No amount of word can describe the emotion I felt while watching this. Seeing Rock Lee trying to beat Gaara and coming so close to winning was more than enough to make a grown man cry. Well, Naruto Shippuden had a lot of things that I want to talk about, starting with the Pain arc. Pain arc, according to me, was the best arc in all of Naruto. It was simply an emotional roller coaster of an arc. So, the Pain, after defeating Jiraiya, one of the legendary Sannin, went on to invade the Hidden Leaf village in search of Nine Tails and literally destroyed the whole village. There was a lot happening in this arc, but the moments that stood out to me was Kakashi sacrificing himself to save Choji and make sure the message reaches the Hokage while fighting against Pain. And obviously the whole Naruto vs Pain sequence. It had everything you could wish from good animations to amazing fight choreography to some genuinely iconic moments like Naruto meeting Minato for first time, and finally Naruto using his special jutsu to save everyone. Speaking of Pain, can we appreciate the number of awesome antagonists Naruto has? And although there are so many antagonists, none of them feel like they are left out or overshadowed by others. But obviously, the best one is Madara Uchiha. This guy walks in a war zone, defeats an entire army, defeats all the 5 Kage and still goes on to defeat Naruto, Sasuke and almost everyone, and even activated the Infinite Tsukuyomi. Speaking of Akatsuki, can we talk about the guy who lost his everything for the sake of his village? Itachi Uchiha. He is a fan favorite for all the good reasons. This guy had to kill all his clan members, including children, in order to prevent a future coup d'etat, and he had to be treated as a rogue ninja, but he still had the village by joining Akatsuki and spying over them. No wonder Sasuke wanted a revenge on Hidden Leaf Village. And now, the best part of the whole Naruto franchise was these two fights, Kakashi vs Obito and Naruto vs Sasuke. These two fights were quite similar to each other, two fights fighting each other to defend their ideals, and I like how it portrays the story with minimal dialogue and beautifully choreographed exchanges between their past and their present. Kakashi vs Obito was a little short and felt a bit incomplete, but it still had some genuinely good moments like seeing how Obito rejects his past to get where he is now. But I prefer Naruto vs Sasuke over Kakashi vs Obito because it felt more like a complete fight and had some absolutely brilliant moments, like how Sasuke stops Naruto from creating his shadow clones, which we all know is his go-to move. But the best part was these last 1.5 minutes of these two guys beating the shit out of each other. And obviously the final blow where we can see Naruto getting help from his friends he made throughout his journey and a glimpse of Itachi's hand helping out Sasuke. This gave a perfect ending to both of their character arcs and also to the story, and I also think it's one of the best fight ever created. And yeah, that is it for today guys. Like the video if you liked, dislike if you don't, comment down your thoughts and opinion. And special thanks to Rajdeep Barua, Noob BGMI, Cyan X, and Meet Joshi and everyone else for subscribing this channel. It really means a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. Till then, see ya.